Bring yourself to a seated position on the mat, either in easy pose, half lotus or full lotus. And just begin by taking some really deep breaths. Make sure the hands are softly resting on the knees, shoulders back and down, eyes softly closed. Begin by taking one hand onto the chest and one hand onto the stomach. Take a long inhale, feel the breath come through the chest and down towards the belly. On the exhale, feel the belly deflate and the chest fall. Repeat this 2 more times. Moving the hands along to the rib cage, take a deep in breath. Feel the breath fill up the lungs and feel the rib cage expand. Gently exhale out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. Place the hands back down onto the knees and then take both hands onto the shoulders. Inhale, drawing the elbows up to the ceiling, and exhale, bringing them back. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Inhale, reaching up, exhale down. Place both hands onto the mat, fully extend the legs forward. Place the hands behind you with the fingertips pointing away. Inhale, look up, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, draw the shoulders forward, chin to chest. Inhale up, exhale forward. Flowing through one more time, and then bringing the body back to neutral. Crossing the legs and bringing yourself to all fours. From all fours, ensuring the wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Just gently circle the body around in a circular motion, moving through the hips, the shoulders, and the spine. Just repeat this a few more times, and then resume back to your all fours position. Inhaling, dipping the spine. Exhale, rounding chin to chest, moving gently. One more inhale. Exhale, round. Coming back to a flat back position. Take a hold of your bolster if you've got one, or otherwise you can roll up a blanket. Place it in between the legs. Bring the hips down onto the bolster with the knees just wider than hip width distance, taking a hold of a few blocks to create a support for the forehead. Setting yourself up so the forehead is gently resting down on the blocks. The forearms are down onto the mat, the shoulders are relaxed, allowing the belly to be heavy down into the bolster or the blanket. Palms facing up, gently breathing in and out through the nose. Noticing if the mind starts to wander, just bringing it back to the sensations in the body. And if you want to relax a little bit more, see if you can adjust the head support to allow the head to fall a little deeper. Continue to breathe here, allow the body to be completely heavy. If you want to feel a little bit of a stretch through the shoulders, just reach the arms forward, feeling a stretch through the lats, the tops of the shoulders. And if you come up onto the fingertips, you can deepen into that stretch a little bit more. And if you'd like to, you can take one hand onto the back and then the other. Have a look at the video now if you need to see what I'm talking about. And just allow the body to be heavy. Moving out of this position now, gently and slowly bring the body up. Move the blocks to the side and move your bolster forward. And coming onto our backs now. So position the bolster so that you can place the small of the back towards the edge of the bolster and then allow the upper body to lie all the way back. Open the arms out to the side to get a nice deep opening through the chest. Allow the head to fall back. Gently close the eyes and bring the soles of the feet together with the knees out to the side so you get a bit of a stretch through the hips here. And just gently begin to count your inhales. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Start to bring the knees up and together and extend the legs out and straight. For some of you, this will increase the opening through the lower back. Allow the legs to be dead weight. And if you feel there's a bit too much pressure on the neck here, feel free to grab a block, to place it under the head for a little bit more support. And just stay with that gentle, calming breath, which is helping to settle the body before we go to sleep. So we're going to gently move out of this posture, bending the knees, slowly rolling over onto your side. And then taking the bolster so that you can place it underneath the small of the back as we come into a variation of legs up the wall. So if you do have a wall nearby, you might find this more comfortable. Otherwise, with your bolster or rolled up blanket, place it under the small of the back. Allow the legs to be up towards the ceiling. You can place a block under your head for support and allow the arms to come out wide for the first few breaths. Take a few moments to find the most comfortable position where you can really let go, feeling the weight of the legs. And if you want to open out through the chest and the shoulders, take hold of opposite elbows and bring the arms overhead. If the eyes are open, just close them now. And again, focus on that breath going all the way down to the stomach. And then back out through the nose. again, if the mind starts to wander, just think about how the body's feeling. Are there any particular sensations that you're noticing? And as we prepare to exit this particular posture, contracting the abdominals to lift the hips up ever so slightly, rolling the bolster or the blanket away, and then just placing it underneath the calves and the knees. And again, taking the arms out wide, either into cactus position, or you could have them resting on the belly, whatever feels good for you. And again, just come back to that breathing. Gently in and out through the nose. Letting go of anything that comes into the mind. And staying in this present moment. And we'll begin to gently exit this position by slowly rolling the body over and onto your side. Just take a few breaths. And then, keeping this very meditative state, slowly bring yourself up. We're going to bring the bolster back in between the legs. The bottom and the hips are at one end, the chest at the other end, and then using a block so you can place the forehead back down. Letting the shoulders be heavy, creating a cocoon around the bolster, and keeping the eyes closed. And so we'll slowly begin to rise up. Hopefully you're not too far away from where you're going to be sleeping. So keeping the eyes closed, gently rise, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then walk yourself into bed.